At the end of Cars 3, when Cruz reveals that she'll now be the Danica racer and Mcqueen reveals his fabulous paint job, Ramon here is painted like this. He's painted like an old school race car from the 50s, from Doc's era of racing. And it's just such a cool concept for a Ramon paint job. Too bad Mattel is yet to give us a regular diecast of this version of Ramon, known as the Saludos Amigos variant. Even though this guy had actually a full description in the Cars 3 edition of Meet the Cars, Saludos Amigos Ramon, unfortunately, is still yet to receive a regular 155 scale diecast. I'm really surprised that this wasn't the version of Ramon released in the fan favorite series. Instead, they decided to go with their own Ramon. But hopefully, one of these days, hopefully sooner rather than later, we see Saludos Amigos Ramon released in the 155 scale line. Until then, though, we have a mini racer now to give us hope that we will see a regular Saludos Amigos Ramon soon, and to hold us over until that guy comes out. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the mini racer Wille's Butte series. Wille's Butte Race series, that is. 3-pack featuring the exclusive, or first look, Saludos Amigos Ramon and Fabulous Mcqueen and Danica Cruz. As per usual, I will be reviewing these two, even though I already have them and have reviewed them. I believe I've reviewed them. Actually, I may not have reviewed Danica Cruz before, but of course I will be mainly focusing on the new Ramon, who is labeled as Saludos Amigos Ramon, compared to Hydraulic Ramon, or Red Ramon here, who's just labeled as Ramon. So, as you can see, collect your favorite cars mini racers, Saludos Amigos Ramon, Danica Cruz, and Fabulous Mcqueen there. Then we have some other packs, Nighttime in Radiator Springs with Cruz and Mcqueen, Flo, and the Red Ramon. Next Gens with Ryan Inside Laney, a mislabeled Spiky Phillips, and Jackson. The Radiator Springs series featuring Golden Ramon, Golden for some weird reason is in quotes, Mater and Mcqueen, and the second XRS pack with Tim, Brick, and Lightning. So let's get these guys out of the package and I'll be right back. So here are these three out of the package, and man, Saludos Amigos Ramon is one unique Ramon variant. But we'll get to him in just a minute. Let's take a look at the ones you've all seen before. First, start off with Fabulous Mcqueen here. He's just your typical Fabulous Mcqueen. Of course, Mcqueen in blue with the Doc Hudson inspired paint scheme. Rusty's logo on the hood. Fabulous Lightning McQueen written on the side. We got the red wheels, 95. There's 4 95s up top, and they even put his signature there. Fabulous Mcqueen, it's still one of my favorite McQueen paint jobs. Although it was in other places before Cars 3 came out, like, it was in the Meet the Cars book. It was in Cars 3 Driven to Win as well. I saw it for the first time when I saw Cars 3 in the theater on the night the movie came out. And it was just so cool to see this. It's definitely still one of my favorite McQueen paint jobs, and a really cool way to end Cars 3. Rusty is on the back for Doc Hudson. I really like that that's written on him. Number 95, and that little that little logo that's on the back of Doc. There's the other side, and there is his base. I always find it interesting. These guys are all copywritten 2016. At least the older ones are. I'll have to see when I review Sally next time. I'll have to see what she's labeled as, because I believe Hermione came out in 2018, so she should be labeled as a 2017 mini. The reason why these guys are labeled 2016, even though they came out in 2020, and even Saludos Amigos Ramon is labeled 2016, is because the mold is from 2016. The mini racers came out in 2017, but the molds for them were made in 2016. You have Danica Cruz here, who seems to have some little paint blemishes on her, but that's okay. I have several other Danica Cruz minis. This one's just going to become a custom. Of course, your typical Danica Cruz details. Got Danica written there with the dinosaur on the side with a very small head. Danica 51. They even have her secondary sponsors down there really small. I can't really make them out, although I can see the Piston Cup logo at least. She actually doesn't have her signature written on her, which is weird. Number 51, Danica. Even Danica written there on the side of the spoiler. and on the back the 51 with the dinosaur. There's the other side, and there is the base. There you go. Now, of course, on to the one we've all been waiting for. Saludos, Amigos, Ramon, who actually says Saludos, Amigos on his hood. I always thought it was called Saludos, Amigos, Ramon because it's the end of the third movie. You know, it's the end of the trilogy. He's saying goodbye. But we have some very nice details. Of course, they would be easier to see if this were a regular diecast of him and not just a mini. But we have some flags there, kind of like crossed, which is pretty cool. We have the number 51 in a circle up top. I like the fact that most of this Ramon is silver. That's very unique for a Ramon. He also has the colors of the Spanish flag here on his sides, which is pretty cool as well as this color here and the silver. Definitely a very interesting look. They even gave him green wheels, and he even has secondary sponsors. Ramon clearly put a whole lot of time into this. Unfortunately, due to it being a mini racer and being really small and the sponsors being older logos, I can't really make out what each of the secondary sponsors are. You can definitely see the piston cup there and the old Danica logo. So I decided to bring out the Meet the Cars book to try to figure it out. And that's when I realized that the secondary sponsors in the Meet the Cars book on Saludos, Amigos, Ramon are completely different. And that's when I realized that Saludos, Amigos, Ramon in the Meet the Cars book is completely different, using different colors. This was probably based off of early concept art for him, but it appears that what these other sponsors are supposed to be are much like on Team Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen from those shorts, from the Tales from Radiator Springs shorts. He has sponsors for the different Radiator Springs buildings. So right next to the Danica one, you could see Lizzie's and the Radiator Cat Mountain. I believe above those is the Cozy Cone. That's definitely pretty interesting. I can't really make out what the other ones are. Maybe that's Sarge's right above the Danica logo. Definitely interesting, though, that Saludos, Amigos, Ramon and Meet the Cars is quite different in terms of color scheme, probably just because he was based off of concept art. Got the number 51 on the side. Seems to be some writing that, again, unfortunately I can't make out. These are the disadvantages of having the minis be released first. Once again, I tried to use the Meet the Cars book for reference, but part of what's written is missing. It seems like it says Oil Pan Pandemonium Rally Medal with a globe a globe drawn next to that. Of course, the 51 up top, and although it's very hard to see and you could really only make out the word pan, Oil Pan Pandemonium is written across the top. I wish that they would have had him sign his name up there, like where the rest of the racers have their signatures, but they didn't. Instead, we have Oil Pan Pandemonium, which is written here on the back as well. Oil Pan Pandemonium Rally Medal, with that sort of globe design going on, and his license plate, Low and Slow. Check this out. They have the two flags, the Saludos Amigos, with the two flags there as well. There is the other side, which is actually the same. And there is the base. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.